Hey there. So, today we're going to do a couple of updates, and the first one is going to focus solely on the French release of the American film noir The Big Heat. The French release comes in this beautiful pack with a book, which we're going to look inside and talk about this release in a moment. First, I'll give you some background on the release. There is an American release from Twilight Time that is currently out of print, but is going to be released next year. The Twilight Time release doesn't come with a lot in the way of special features. As the usual with Twilight Time, it is quite expensive to buy. And this box set here from the French release has some special features, a nice book, and this excellent packaging. And was also very, very expensive, which is why it was in my basket waiting for it to go on sale, and I managed to get this very cheap. I think it was about 15 euros in the end. So The Big Heat is a Fritz Lang film noir starring Glenn Ford, Gloria Graham, and Lee Marvin. Definitely a top 10 film noir contender. Excellent film. The transfer on here, I imagine, is pretty close to the Twilight Time one from the stills I've seen, and then looking at this, they seem pretty similar. It's a strong transfer, good audio, everything is good. Now, there has been some reviews out there which have had mixed messages. One site said this was region B locked, another one said it was region free. It is in fact region free. Well, it plays on both region A and region B as verified by my Oppo player. Now there has been some other mixed messages and info out there about the subtitling. Now the main subtitles are removable, which is great, but there is about 4 or 5 times in the film a moment when someone will write something on a pad, or there'll be a newspaper heading, and there'll be some French text that will come up and tell you what that is. Now, some people have reported in their reviews that this is not forced text and can be removed, but I cannot find any way to remove it. And I probably wouldn't have bought it if I'd known that. But now that I have it and I've seen it, it is very minor, so I'm happy that I did. It's only about 4 lines throughout the film, and apparently some people are saying that playing it through their PlayStation before they upgraded their firmware recently, they could remove it, and now their firmware has been upgraded by Sony and they cannot remove it anymore. So who knows? I haven't been able to. I'm not the most technical person when it comes to getting around settings on a Blu-ray player, or I have never had a PlayStation, but I couldn't find any way to remove those instances of French dialogue. But the main subtitles are completely removable, and it's a strong release. It has this box which contains this book, which is in French, but a great deal of the book, as you will see, is pictures. It's more pictures than it is writing, and there's some great photos, posters, excellent stuff. It talks about film noir in general and Big Heat in particular, as far as I can tell, especially Fritz Lang's work. It's a really nice book. The Big Heat itself comes here, Blu-ray and a DVD, and there is some artwork behind there of the classic photo from the film. The special features include 2 interviews, which are both excellent. One is with Martin Scorsese discussing The Big Heat, and the other is with Michael Mann discussing The Big Heat. Now, the Martin Scorsese interview would not play very well. It kept on stopping and starting. But the film plays fine, and the other interview plays fine, and that Martin Scorsese interview plays perfectly on the DVD version. And now the Blu-ray and DVD have the same special features, and the special features are in standard definition on both releases. So I was able to watch it on the DVD, which otherwise I probably would have asked for a refund or what have you. But Really good interviews, really thorough, really interesting, and well worth checking out. And it also has the theatrical trailer, but that has imposed French subtitles. So all in all, you get a nice transfer, beautiful looking set, good audio, a trailer, and two excellent interviews on the thing, and a 208-page booklet book with great photos and archival stills. And other than the potential of having those forced French lines come up 3 or 4 times in the film, if you can pick this up on sale, usually it sells around between 36 and 40 euros, but I managed to get it for like 14, 15. I can't remember exactly what, but it was very cheap. I was keeping my eye on it for a good 10 months or so, and it paid off. I'd recommend picking it up if you can get it.